Is it like... Tim, are you filming me?
Yeah.
My eyes aren't good enough to see you holding the camera.
It looks cool.
It's so cold. Oh, I've got a hairband. I'm going to fling it up.
Good shot.
Will you find it? 3, 2, 1, go!
Woo!
Cold?
I'm out of my depth.
Are you?
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It feels really lovely. Hopefully no crocodiles in this one.
We made the massive 4-hour drive, not that massive, up the Canary Coast. And we've come here to swim in a swimming hole, which is just really peaceful. It's just us, it feels really nice. And tomorrow we're going to wake up nice and early and we're going to go to see a massive tree called Mahuta, and it's like the 5th biggest tree in the world, and it's really, really important to everybody here. It's so cool, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, 5th biggest or 5th oldest?
5th oldest.
5th oldest?
Or 5th biggest. It's one of them.
We'll ask them tomorrow.
We'll look that up. So really frustratingly, Chloe just did her swing into the water, but I didn't press play. Sorry about that, Chloe.
And I managed to keep all my top of my hair dry.
Yeah, she's really good at that. But I'm going to do it again, I think.
Yay! Tim, I don't think you're in the right changing robe.
I'm wearing women's clothing.
Do you like it?
It's not the first time.
Tim, why did we have to wash all of our shoes and feet?
We had to do that because this forest is very old and is protected, so we had to clean our shoes to not bring any foreign germs and mud in.
20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what we did. So this tree is the 5th biggest in the world, and the lady said that you could, if you chopped it down, you could build and furnish 33 houses with its wood. And she also said that there were 3 different species of tree that actually lived inside this tree. And it's got an immune system like a human, where it recognises something's wrong, it sheds bark or leaves. It can close up wounds with like tree gum, like blood. It's amazing. We had to wash our shoes and we had to be really careful, no one's allowed to touch it because there's a disease in the wood. And she explained that there were these 2 extinct species of birds that have phosphate in their poo, which would help their immune system, and since they've gone, the trees are struggling. So they've been trying to find ways to boost their immune system, and one of the ways was with whalebone. So they've been putting whalebone on some of the roots, and they've managed to revive some of the trees.
So, according to their Maori creation story, Tane, which is the big tree right there, is actually the son of their sky father. I think he's called Ranganui, and their earth mother, which is Papa... Can you remember, Tim?
It's a hard word to pronounce. It's spelled Papa Tuanuku.
Papa Tuanuku, who's the earth mother. And when Tane was born, he started separating the sky father and the earth mother until the sky father went up into the sky, and the earth mother was all on her own. So to keep her company, Mahuta was in charge of creating all the vegetation on the earth to keep his mum warm, including all of the plants and the birds and stuff. Really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I think all the plants are meant to be his children.
He's doing a good job.
Doing a very good job. So this tree is Tane's little brother. He's about 500 years old.
He's really massive too, huh?
That's the top of Mahuta, up his canopy. You can see above the forest.
And there's our van.
So one part of the story which the guide told us is a little while ago the New Zealand government were not so protective of the forest, and they were basically undergoing a huge deforestation operation because they could sell all the timber and make a lot of money from the big Corey trees. And there was a Scottish man called Mr. McGregor, and when we heard the name Mr. McGregor, we thought, ooh, he's got to be a villain. Turns out no. Mr. McGregor was tasked with the deforestation, came here, and then looked at the forest and thought, this is awful, and committed a lot of his time to fighting, petitioning, protesting against deforestation, and in the end he won, and with the help of a lot of New Zealand people who kind of felt similar to Mr. McGregor that this couldn't happen, and sadly there was a tree directly behind Tāne Mahuta which was about 4,000 years old, which got chopped down, and on literally the day that kind of Mr. McGregor won, Tāne Mahuta would have been next, so literally he was saved at the last moment. A lot of other trees lost, but thanks to Mr. McGregor, Tāne Mahuta and the rest of the Corey forest was saved.
I don't think you
Chloe has just driven us on the windiest roads ever, and I filmed a lot of them, but I also didn't film a lot of them because I was holding on to the side of the car.
Where are we today, Tim?
We've travelled to the very most northern point of New Zealand called Cape Reinga. It is a precious place in the Maori kind of religion. They believe that when they die, the spirits travel up to Cape Reinga, where they believe that the water meets the sky, and then the spirits go to be with their gods. Apart from that, it's absolutely gorgeous. The whales come in there and scratch themselves off on the rocks to clean themselves. So out here you've got the confluence where the Tasman Sea meets the Pacific Ocean, and it sometimes creates whirlpools, and they describe it as being like two tides being and currents against each other. It's like the coming together of kind of men and women and creating life.
Okay, gang, I am the most northerly person in all of New Zealand right now. I just weed down a hole. There was a weird breeze, I didn't like it at all. Tim's having his turn now. You right, Tim?
Yeah. Well, we're here today at Mahuta Burrows to do a little bit of sandboarding. Just over that hill over there. We missed it on camera now. There was a group of Jawas stealing some droids. So we're going to follow them in that general direction, see if we can find Luke Skywalker.
What are you doing today? Good luck. Are you okay?
No broken bones.
Woohoo! Wipe out.
That's a genuine near hip dislocation.
And how do you feel?
Alive.
Makes you feel alive, doesn't it?
That was a smooth finish.
I just want everybody to know that I'm not worse. And I was fully planning on going from the very top face forward like Tim. But then I watched him do it. And I'm not worse, but I'm also not an idiot. So that's why I only went halfway and I did it on my butt. Now, as a treat from walking up all those sand dunes, we get to walk in the nice stream to wash our sandy feet. Tim says that he's finished with his sandboard career.
Retired. Yeah, retired.
Retired.